have a discussion about multiplying by 7. The multiples of 7 are 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, and 70. Well, those are the first 10 multiples of 7. Now let's pretend that you only had memorized the first 3 multiples of 7, which are 7, 14, and 21, and 7 times 10, which is 70. We're going to use the multiplication facts that we do know to figure out the ones that we don't know. First, let's figure out 7 times 5. When multiplying 7 times 5, 7 and 5 are your factors. The factor 5 can be decomposed into a 3 and a 2. So you can turn this one multiplication problem into 2 multiplication problems. And if you add them together, you'll find your product of 7 times 5. So our new multiplication problems are 7 times 2 plus 7 times 3. 7 times 2 equals 14, and 7 times 3 equals 21. When you add those 2 decomposed products together and recompose that number, you'll find that your product of 7 times 5 is 35. Now that we have figured out the 5th multiple of 7, let's move on. Let's find the product of 7 times 9. We know that 7 times 10 is 70, which is 10 groups of 7. Therefore, we know that 7 times 9 is 9 groups of 7. And since 7 times 9 is 70, we could simply subtract 7 from 70 to find 7 times 9. When we remove one group of 7 from 70, we find that the product of 7 times 9 is 63. Pressing onward, we will use the second multiple of 7, which is 14, to find the 4th multiple and the 8th multiple of 7. To find the 4th multiple, we'll need to double the second multiple. To find the 8th multiple, we'll need to quadruple the second multiple or double the 4th multiple. If we double the second multiple, we find 14 plus 14 equals 28. Therefore, the 4th multiple of 7 equals 28. We can use the 4th multiple of 4 to find the 8th multiple of 4. If we double the 4th multiple of 4, 28 plus 28, or quadruple the second multiple of 4, we find that the 8th multiple of 7 equals 56. Let's try to figure out 7 times 6. Since we know that 35 is 5 groups of 7, we should see that one more group of 7 brings us to 7 times 6, which is 42. The final multiple of 7 that we will discuss is 7 times 7. Well, another way to say 7 times 7 is 7 squared. If I had the opportunity, I could draw a square 7 units high by 7 units wide. If I count the number of square units made in the square, I will find that 7 times 7 equals 49. We have discussed multiplying by 7 and using what we do know to figure out what we don't.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Even numbers.